Good morning and welcome to BATB HQ in southwest London. My name is Rupert Garden, Commercial Director. We are here this morning to judge last week's competition, which ran from February 27th to March the 5th. Before we do that, I'd like to just quickly say congratulations once again to Raj Banger, last week's winner, who won the pretty amazing Porsche Cayenne S e-hybrid. We finally tracked him down on a business trip, but he's back in the country today, so looking forward to catching up with him and getting the order in. So, without further ado, hand over to Sophie Wilkinson, who's going to oversee the judging today.
My name's Sophie Wilkinson from Onside Law, and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been sent to the auditors Wilkins Kennedy. I would now like to introduce today's judges and ask them to pick a car out of the bag to determine their seating position. So firstly, Sol Campbell.
My name is Sol Campbell. I've played over 500 times in the Premiership and 73 times for England. Orange.
And next, Matthew Ray. Morning, Matthew.
Morning. Good morning, my name is Matthew Ray. I've affiliated in multiple counties across England and have refereed from grassroots through to professional academies. Red.
And next, Peter Georgiou. Morning, Peter.
Hi, my name's Peter Giorgio. I am an AFA futsal and football referee, mentor, tutor and observer. Look.
And Matt Cannon.
Morning, Sophie. Hello, my name is Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee. I've played football for over 40 years and I last played football yesterday. Yellow.
And finally, Hugh Gilroy.
Morning, Sophie.
Morning, Hugh.
Hi, my name's Hugh Gilroy. I'm a level 4 referee, and mentor, tutor and observer. And green car.
Okay, judges, please mark on the screen where you think the centre of the ball should be. I'll ask you to do this individually for a few minutes before justifying your position. I'll then ask you all to come to a panel decision on the central screen. Okay, Matthew, can you confirm your position?
Yeah, so we've got two players in shot. I think the player in blue seems more likely to win the ball, or at least in a better position to win the ball. I don't think they look like they're challenging, or the blue player looks like he's just about to connect with the ball. So I do think the ball's a certain distance away. We've got two clear eyes on the blue player. I think only one on the player in red. His other eye seems quite dark, so I don't know how much I can take from that. I've placed the ball above the blue player, slightly to my left, and used the eyes of both players to locate my position where I have done.
Thank you. Matt, can you confirm how you've come to your position, please?
Yes, looking at the two players, it looks to me like the player in red is trying to look round the player in blue as opposed to challenging him. And with the expressions on their faces, I think the blue player is imminently going to get the ball. I think he's looking very intently above him. His mouth's got a sort of funny round shape. So he could be chesting the ball, he could be just having a little soft header. And the player in red behind is looking at the ball, but I think he's too late on the challenge. So that's why I placed the centre of the ball, closer to the blue player, just above his head and to the left.
Great, thank you. Hugh, can you confirm how you've come to your position, please?
Yeah, I agree with what's been said. I think the ball is a lot closer to the blue player and he's most likely to win it. I don't think either of them are off the ground yet and they're not challenging for it, but I've looked where I think it's going to be height-wise. I don't think it's too close to him yet because he's not started to motion to play it. I've looked above and I think it's slightly to his left. I used the red player's eye line and I've placed it just there.
Okay, thank you. Sol, can you confirm how you've chosen your position, please?
Yeah, so I agree with my colleagues. In the blue and white player is going to receive the ball. I've taken the red player, his eyes and whether he's stumbling, I'm not too sure, just kind of looking around the player to see where the ball is going to end up, but definitely the blue player is going to receive the ball either my head or a nice chest trap and I've looked at his eyes almost in the distance, the way he's got his mouth open and his eyes are looking into the distance. So I've kind of placed it just on my left. He's right, just above his head. That's where I feel the ball is.
Great, thank you. Peter, can you confirm how you've chosen your position, please?
Yes, I'm in agreement with my colleagues that the most likely player to receive the ball will be the guy in blue. The flight of the ball is very difficult to see where it's coming from, so I think it's coming from going into the screen from the left-hand side, slight from the left-hand side. So what I've done, I've gauged the height of the ball by using the red player's eyes, pinging that across, and then using again the facial expression and his eyes in the blue, and that's where I placed it, to the left and slightly above his head.
Thank you. Judges, please now come to a panel decision on the central screen.
So about heights, isn't it? An angle.
Pretty good on the angle, especially if the blue player's eyes looking up.
Yeah, if we have a look at the blue player's eyes, I'm prepared to come along if the consensus is that way.
Do you want to try and get an average? Would it be above this dark patch here? In between?
Yeah, it's sort of
The
there.
yellow and the green, yeah.
So it's above this patch.
No, I think it's
To the
below.
left.
That's the patch. It's about
To
there.
the left,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy? For now?
Could even come further left.
You've got to go further left, I think, as an average. Are you happy with
Are you
that?
happy with that?
Yeah, I mean,
You're
let's
the player
say
that's
the
right.
average of the 4 points because
Still in the middle of the black.
Okay. Just come left from that point.
Are you happy with the distance?
It's an average at the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have a look at his eyes? The blue player's eyes.
Yeah. Do you want me to do line?
Just magnify over his eyes.
Okay.
Just for now. I placed my mark. I just thought he was looking more vertically.
I want to
It's
do that.
tilted
See, on the
slightly,
other eye,
right?
yeah. Let's have a look at the other eye as well. Because I think I've
That one's looking
Yeah.
at an angle, isn't
seen
it?
that. Yeah.
And his head is turned as well.
Yeah, it's slightly
Yeah.
looking upwards, isn't it, to the side.
See,
Is
Does
it
he have a
height
player's-
wise?
You're happy with the height?
Well, that as an average, I think it's
Mm.
sort of in the middle of us. But let's look at this guy's eyes
Yeah.
and see where he's looking at. We draw a line from
Yeah.
him across. I think that's the.
I've gone slightly lower than most of them.
Yeah.
On that,
Well, I'm-
due to the guy on the
Yeah, that's,
red.
I mean, that's
on
quite a
the red.
small.
Because if it's any lower, I think he'd be a different.
He starts
his-
to play
his
it,
whole
Yeah. I don't.
facial expression would be totally different if it was almost about to hit him.
Well, I mean, I went
It's
low because
deceptive.
that's what I actually thought he was going to hit it because this guy. I just thought this guy at the back's thinking, oh, you know,
Don't you
I've
think he'd
blown that
start to
one.
move his head or body though?
Yeah.
He
That's
looks
why I
like
thought
he's
he
still
possibly could
looking
chest
at
it.
Or is he stumbling?
Okay.
because I just thought he's looking at it and it would just drop in on him.
Do you think he's stumbling though?
He could be. I think he's just looking round. I think if it was in personally, I think if that was being a headed ball, he would have been coming in the back of him.
Yeah, I'd say
So
if
that's
he's
the-
going to chest it, he's got his arms out more and
But
shaping
he's got.
his
You can see
body
his thumb, so I think he's sort of there.
with his hands in.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think it's that low yet. That's
Yeah.
the only
I
reason.
still
No,
think he's
that's-
anticipating. Yeah, I think he's anticipating.
I think we're all thinking like it's a header that's coming in. It might be shooting upwards the ball.
Yeah, bounce.
As an alternative way of looking at it.
What if
It's
no,
dropping,
it's
it's
definitely
dropping in.
knocking up.
I think it's just a height with the judge.
Yeah.
It's dropping in.
No, you've got the average height there. It's
So I actually think the
so
line.
Peter was coming up the most, and Matt
Do you
would
wanna
come
come
down the lower.
Down a tad then for the average.
I'll go. I'll
I'm happy
go
with
over
the. I'm
there.
happy with the.
I don't think coming down a bit. I mean, Peter, what do you think? You're the one that has to. Where have we got it there?
I think it's not
Kind of. Yeah, it's halfway up.
I'm happy to do the average on that. So coming in,
We're looking at
I
his
think,
eye
I
line.
think slightly lower where it is at the moment. For me,
I'm happy to come down a tad, not much further.
When it comes down a tad, it's actually in line with Sol and Hugh anyway, isn't it? Like if it's slightly higher, it's sort of above all of
All
us.
of them.
So yeah, coming down a bit's a good thing, I think.
Slightly, on the same line, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about there, isn't it?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I
It's
think
just
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm happy to go the average, yeah.
Okay.
Peter?
Obviously it's slightly lower, but I'll go with the rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, judges. The coordinates selected are 822,679. These coordinates will now be passed to Wilkins Kennedy to calculate the winner of the competition, and they will then inform BOTB. That concludes the judging process. Thank you.